All right, so what's good? What's going on? It is your man Gerard Kenneth. So I do podcasts, and sometimes on my podcast, some of my fellow podcasters on this one particular podcast that I can say it. We gotta we make a joke about it in our commercial, but for the Any Hoshi podcast, we sometimes there's issue with the mics. Sometimes people aren't close to their mics. Some people aren't using the right mic, and I can tell, or they're just extremely far away. And then there's a bunch of like special, I call them special effects. It's just, you know what I'm saying, bumps and clicks, and they probably don't have like a mic stand or something that's away from it. So we can still hear the bumps and clicks, but it's like the mic is like on the desk. So if they're bumping and clicking and hitting and kicking or whatever, you're gonna hear that. I'm not really a fan of gates, but when I do use give me a sec. There we go. Hello. So when I do use gates, there is a couple of them that I use. This one here in particular. Let me see. Show up. Are you gonna show up? Okay. So one is from Neutron, and this is the right one. Yeah. They usually have a built-in gate, and you can use it as a separate gate. So I have that. But another one that's really, really good, but it's only for PC. I wish they had it for the Mac, but they don't. So when I primarily mix with this particular podcast, because of like the issues we tend to run into a lot, um, I tend to mix on a PC or on a Windows side. What did I do to my computer? I did something to it. I boot camped it. So basically, I'm running Windows on a Mac computer. So I can switch back and forth from the Apple side to the Windows side. So that's even when I produce, because there's certain plugins that's only available for Windows. So I have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to use them. I'm like, yo, no, these were some good plugins or VSTs or whatever. I need them. So I would usually make my music on the Windows side. And then when I record and mix, I'll mix it on the Mac side of it. This guy right here. This is called the SoftAmp PSA. You can use it for all this other stuff here, but I don't, which is why none of that stuff is enabled. I use it for this guy. The PSI denoiser. It's pretty much like a gate. It works really well. And in this case, I can automate. You can automate the neutron gate too, but I had to automate this. So as you see, this is actually automated, and I was like really hot and frustrated. But I was like, let me share with y'all what's going on. So there we go, and we're gonna turn that one off. So now when I play this, you're gonna hear, or you should hear, like a bunch of pops and clicks and stuff like that. So let's go to it real quick. Yeah. Like you hear all of that because I don't know what's going on with his microphone. He's either using the right and wrong microphone. I don't know what's going on. Right. So this is for the next podcast that we're working on. You hear, I don't know. It's like it's a lot of bleed, and there's other different.
Wait, did we go over?
Right. So you hear all of that, and you're like, bro, what the heck? So you can use the Neutron one, and I could have automated that too, because I think what I had going on here, I think I had the headphone bleed out one, but I didn't want to cut so much of it because I tend to blend. It's weird. I know it's weird, but I blend it a little bit. So anyways, now I'll turn this on. Right. That's on, and I don't know why that's doing that. I guess this is just one of those things. All right, so I'm gonna play it again, and now you don't hear anything. It's completely gone. It's cut off. So yeah, but it does really well, really well.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Wait, did we go over?
But in any case, yeah. So I silence that out, and then there's another point where he starts to laugh right here, and it comes up right here, right, and then I close it back up because right after that is a bunch of thumping and all this other stuff, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? So, but yeah, this is really good if you're using things for the Windows side. It's really good. So, yeah, that's literally it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Again, it is called the SoftAmp. Yeah, the SoftAmp PSA. It's free. It's free 99. It won't hurt you to get it. Just download it real quick. But sadly, again, it's not available for excuse me, it's not available for Mac users. So that's just something I wanted to share with you guys. You can even use it for singing, if you want, or rapping. Probably better with rapping. But and then you just automate it. Just automate your gates. In general, automate your gates. It doesn't hurt to automate your gates. So that's what I do. Because if you just leave a gate, like set it and forget it, and it's like, yeah, nah, man, people's dynamics are different. It's gonna always do something weird. So you don't want to do all that. Just automate your gate. I mean, you can always just like splice, like cut stuff here, cut it down, mess with the volume or whatever. But if you want to leave everything else the same, your volume's the same, blah blah blah, XYZ, whatever, just set your gate or have a gate, but then automate your gate, right? And that's pretty much it. So yeah, all right. I just wanted to share that with you guys.